We are here at the beautiful Shenouda estate in Montebello, New York, with David Shenouda. How are you today, David? Mohammed al-Mintnek. Please call me Ouza. David is my slave name. Okay, no problem, Ouza. Thank you for having me. No problem, buddy. Can I call you buddy? Yeah, of course. Okay. So, Ouza, tell me, how do you feel about your fantasy team so far? Eh, so far so good. I only have 2 losses for the whole season. I like the way my players are doing, and I think I may get to the end again and win the whole thing this time. Any team besides yourself impress you so far? Well, Johnson's team is undefeated, but he hasn't really played anybody good. So, I like Simba's blanket. He has a very good team, and Scheist, and the rest of the league looks pretty good too. It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. Any thoughts on your upcoming matchup against the Ballers? No. His team put up 30 points last week, and I'm not worried. I don't know. How is that even possible? You know, we recently asked everyone in the league who they like to see lose. And before I tell you the results, tell me who do you think you enjoy seeing lose every week that gives you enjoyment? Well, it's very hard to tell you just one person off the top of my head, but maybe I could give you like a list? Sure. Okay, so I guess first on my list would be Sweets, because he's fun to watch when his whole world crumbles and he sits in a corner and cries. That's very funny. Number 2, I guess I would say U-Dog, because he's such a negative Nancy. He's a negative fuck, that kid. I don't know. Okay, well, who else? Number 3, I would say Trish, because to be honest, women have no place in the fantasy world. They should just be cooking, cleaning, and taking care of little babies. This is bullshit that she's in the league. Okay, well, who else? Next I would say Bib, because he expects everyone to help him. And then next I would say Shice, because every trade he offers is horrific. And I guess followed very close to him would be Fido, because he's a rookie biatch. Next I would say on my list number 7 would be Maz, because he's also a negative fuck. Plus always blames other people for his unluckiness. Needs to take accountability for his own action. And after Maz I would probably say Joey and James, because they too huge eggs in the sack. And finally, I guess I would say Gus. He should stick to the NBA. NFL is for men, and unfortunately, his ballers haven't dropped yet. Okay, so in other words, you enjoy seeing everybody else in the league lose besides yourself. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Okay. Well, let me tell you what the other people in the same league said. We asked the other 9 managers, and 7 of them said they would like to see you lose every week. Really? Who's the other 2 guys that didn't say me? That is Bib and Trish. Fuck. So the 2 people that don't know shit about football are the ones that don't mind me winning? Fuck. I'll read you what some other people wrote. Like for instance, Simba's Blanket said, I definitely think it's Ouza, because that bastard's always going on about positivity. It's easy to be positive when his team is averaging 50 points allowed per game in the last 3 years. So I love when somebody dumps on him and flushes that positivity down the toilet. Somebody like Joey said, no explanation. He's a cunt and I like to see him lose. So tell me, Ouza, why are you the most hated person in fantasy? Because everybody's a bunch of cocksuckers. Everyone is always blaming me for their problems with their team and shit like that. I have nothing to do with that. They think every time something happens to their team, it's my fault. Well, isn't it true that you've hurt and ended people's careers? No, those are all kunky things. Is it true that you've looked at Mr. Zaki and Mr. Saman's team before the season started and you thought they had the best teams? People fear that every time they draft somebody that is on your fantasy team in another league or even on a previous team that you've had, they feel like that person's now jinxed and that there's a possibility that they may go down. Is that true? That's bullshit. They think every time alerts go off on their phone, that it's something that I did. It's erroneous. Would you like some tea, buddy? Sure. Thank you. Okay, I'm going. I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna go now. I am. I'm getting up now. Okay, do you need some help? What the fuck? I'm going. Okay, I'm up. It's been about a half hour and Ouza has still not come down from upstairs while he was getting that tea, so I think we're going to end our show here today. Join us next week. This is Mohammed Abdel Mitnek, and I thank you for watching. Have a good day.